Hello guys, welcome to Highest Forex. This is African Rebel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to calculate pips on synthetic index. Alright. So without wasting much of our time, please, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so that you can also get updates when we upload new videos. If you like our content, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and give us a comment. Alright. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So the number one thing to know, or before you understand the PIP calculation, the number one thing you should look at are the formulas. All right. So this is the formula for PIP calculation. If you want to know how to calculate the PIPs, like the PIP difference between a particular zone and a particular area, a PIP difference from a particular point to the other, before you know it, this is the formula you need. This particular formula is the formula for PIP calculation. So let's say it's an execution, or let's say you executed a trade. So you need to know the PIP calculation from your entry and then to either your stop loss or to your take profit. All right, it's either of them. All right, so it is going to be subtracting the price of the entry from the price of the stop loss, or subtracting the price of the entry from the price of the take profit. All right, we are going to talk about the remaining two as we roll. All right, so let's go on the chart and let me show you guys how it is being done. All right, so this is volatility 50 index 1s, and this we are going to use as the sample for this example I'm going to be showing to you guys. So let's say, like we said, entry minus either stop loss or the take profit. All right, so let's say we took our trade here from this particular support level, right? So price came to bounce and now it's trying to push up a little, pushing up a little. So let's say we took our trade from there and then our entry is here, right? And also our stop loss is where? Our stop loss is right there. So I'm using these real lines because of the fact that some people only stick to, or some people are only trading on the MT5, else I would have used the long and short too. So our entry is right here and our take profit, our stop loss is here, and then we want our take profit to be above this level. This is going to be our taking our, where we're going to take our profit. All right, so if you look at this area here, sorry they are tiny, but if you look at this area here, you can see our entry is what? Our entry is 174.5533. This is our entry level, and our stop loss is, entry price, and our stop loss price is 147.1778. All right, so for me to know the pip difference between my entry and my stop loss, I just have to simply subtract this entry. I just have to, from this entry, I just have to subtract the stop loss. All right, so our entry price is said to be, well, let's take our calculator. Our entry price is said to be 174.5533. all right, now subtract the stop loss price, which is what? 174 minus 174.177 what? 8. So this is our the pips count between this guy and this guy. It is 0.755. so this is the pips count between our entry level and our stop loss, 0.3755. all right, so this is the pips count between them. All right, this is the pips count between, or the pips count to our stop loss. The stop loss from the entry to the stop loss is going to be, the pips count is going to be 0.3755. all right, so let's calculate from the entry to the TP. How do you know the pips count that are there? You just have to do the normal subtraction, but for me, I always like to subtract the bigger numbers from the smaller one. All right, anyhow you are, even if you are looking for a reverse, this you are looking for buys, if you are looking for the sells, just try to make sure you're subtracting the smaller numbers from the bigger one. So in this scenario, I'm going to subtract my entry from this guy instead of the way I did subtract stop loss from entry, because stop loss is lower, that's why I subtracted, and then the number is smaller. So let's subtract the entry from the take profit so that we don't get a negative number. All right, so 174, our take profit is 175.8827. This is our take profit price tag. All right, then minus our entry is what? 174.5467. This is our entry price. So we click the equal button, and then the distance between, or the pips difference between our entry and this one and the take profit is what? Let's write it down. TP. The TP is equal to 1.336. Don't mind my 3. It's kind of like C. Alright, so 1.336. That is, so 1.336. This is the pips count between these. From our entry to our TP is going to be 1.336 pips, and then from our entry to stop loss is going to be 0.3755 pips. All right. So now, the next, let's go back to our formula so that we can get to understand how much money. How do we know how much money is locked in between the stop loss and how much money is locked in between the take profit even before the trade gets there? All right. So quickly, let's look at the formula page and then we get to see it quickly. All right. This is the formula page, and as you can see, the how to calculate the risk in dollar. Risk in dollar is like how much money is in between the pips, how much money is locked inside the pips that you calculated. So it's going to be the pips times the lot size. All right. How much money do you get? How much money is inside the 0 point whatever pips you calculated? How much dollar is inside the 1 point something target you calculated? It's going to be the pips count that we had, and then times the lot size. So let's get back to our chart. So the pips times the lot size is how to calculate the risk in dollar, or how to know how much in dollar is locked in between the pips or in between the stop loss, the entry, and the other levels. Okay, so we say it is the pips times the lot size. So this value 50 index, the minimum lot size is 3. All right, the minimum lot size is 3. So let's first calculate the stop loss. Okay, because you have to know your risk before your reward. So calculate the stop loss. Our pips count, and the formula we have set to be the pips times the lot size. Okay, so our pips for the stop loss is 0.3755. All right, then times, I said the minimum lot size for volatility 50 is 3. All right, so equal to, so this is going to be the amount of risk, amount of money we will lose if the trade or this particular trade comes to stop loss. It's going to be 1.12, let's just say 7, approximately $7. All right, 1.7 cents. So 1.127 is the amount of money that is locked into this pips. From here to here is 0.3755 pips, but in dollars it is 1 point that. All right, so how much is here, or how do we get to know the amount of dollar that is between our entry and our stop loss using the formula from the formula calculator we saw? So it is simply by multiplying your lot size, or your pips count times the lot size. So the pips count here is what? 1.336. That's for the TP. I'm doing this now. 1.336 times our lot size is 3. So it's equal to what? $4. All right. So our take profit is going to be equal to $4. Let's leave it, or leave it like this. Let's leave it like. So our take profit is going to be equal to $4. All right. So this is how you get to know the pips, and then this is how you get to determine how much is in it even before it reaches that level. So this is how you get to know how much are you risking before it reaches your stop loss. All right, or before you even execute the trade. Now let's look at our formula page for the final thing. So how do you know the lot size? Let's say you are someone that you predefine your risk. Like you wake up in the morning, you have a particular amount of money you are willing to risk. For me, I always say to you guys, if I have 100, I risk 10. I risk 10%. So if you have a particular percentage of your account, you are always risking, and then you already know how much money you want to be losing per trade. All right. How do you calculate the lot size you are going to use? To know the lot size you are going to use is simply using by using this formula. To know the lot size is equal to the risk in dollars. That is the amount that you have predefined for yourself from your account size, divided by the pips involved. All right, the pips involved in terms that the pips from your entry to your stop loss. All right, this is how you're going to know. This one is going to be the pips of the stop loss, not the pips of the TP, because it's the risk you're determining. You're going to know the pips of your stop loss. All right, see, this is risk in dollar because you're trying to risk, so it's going to be the pips of your stop loss, not the pips of the TP. So let's hop on the chart and let me illustrate properly. So this, now we are trying to know how much. let's say, okay, like I said, if you have a predefined risk amount already, like you already tell to yourself you are always willing to lose. Let's say, okay, let's say here we want to lose, the stop loss here is 1 point. Let's say here we had $2 in our mind and then wanted to lose we're like, we are okay if we lose $2 from our trading plan. We have $2 to risk. All right, so in order for me to determine the proper lot size that will give me the $2 risk, I just have to do what? Divide my $2 by the pips involved. So this is the pips of the stop loss that we calculated earlier. So calculating now, I'm dividing my $2, all right, divided by 0.3755. So the proper lot size to use is going to be 5.3. The proper lot size for me to use, so that I know that what is in between here, in dollars, the amount I'm risking is 2. It's going to be 5.3. All right. So this is how you get to calculate your risk. You get to calculate your take profit, you know it in dollar. You get to calculate your loss size if you already have a predefined risk. So if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, please don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. Don't forget to say your comment in the comment section, and thanks for watching.